Chosen one. There are moments in time that carry an ordinary flow, and then there are moments that break the flow entirely. Moments that shift reality. Moments that carry weight beyond explanation. Moments that are remembered forever. This Thursday is one of those moments. It is not simply another day of the week. It is a day marked, stamped, and sealed for breakthrough. It carries legendary energy because it is designed to alter the direction of your story. You will not arrive at this Thursday the same, and you will not leave it the same. Something irreversible, undeniable, and unforgettable is about to unfold. Before we continue, stay with this message until the end. Every word is a piece of alignment for what this Thursday carries. And, in the comments, release your warmest wishes and seal them with 144. By doing this, you send energy into the universe, you declare your readiness for transformation, and you create a ripple of power that connects with others walking the same path. Wishes spoken in unity create vibrations that attract miracles. Now, chosen one, show your light by liking this video and subscribe to the channel, and let's step into this together. Chosen one, this Thursday is legendary because it represents the collapse of waiting and the birth of fulfillment. It is a pivot in your story, where years of building, enduring, and holding on suddenly converge into visible evidence. You will feel the shift in your spirit even before you see it with your eyes. The atmosphere around you will feel lighter, yet charged with intensity. You will sense anticipation, as if creation itself is leaning toward you. That is because this day has been prepared for you. It is not random. It is destiny. Understand this. What makes a day legendary is not just what happens, but what it signifies. Thursday becomes the marker of transition, from shortage to abundance, from silence to recognition, from delay to acceleration. Everything that has felt heavy, stagnant, or unclear is about to move. Doors that were rusted shut will swing open with ease. Connections you thought were lost forever will reappear. Ideas you carried quietly will suddenly gain wings. What felt unreachable will now be within your grasp. This day is also legendary because it closes an old chapter. For too long, you have carried the weight of battles that never seemed to end. You endured the fatigue of sowing without seeing harvest. You pressed forward while others doubted, while storms raged, while shadows whispered that nothing would change. But this Thursday is the divine response to all of that endurance. It is proof that waiting is never wasted. It is evidence that the universe does not ignore resilience. It is the reward for every moment you held on when you could have let go. And chosen one, this Thursday carries energy that multiplies. What begins on that day does not end when the sun goes down. It sets a ripple into motion. Like a stone dropped into still waters, the effect spreads outward into days, weeks, and months ahead. That is why this day is legendary. Because it is not isolated. It is the ignition point of something much bigger. Once the energy is released, it will keep unfolding, carrying you into dimensions of blessing, clarity, and acceleration that you could not have created on your own. But to fully receive what this Thursday holds, you must enter it with awareness. Do not approach it casually. Do not dismiss it as just another date. Prepare your spirit to be open. Prepare your heart to be grateful. Prepare your mind to think bigger than you ever have before. Legendary days require legendary posture. They require you to rise above fear, doubt, and hesitation. They require you to expect the extraordinary, and to stand boldly in the truth that you are worthy of it. Chosen one, you will know this. Thursday is different because of how it feels. The peace will be undeniable. The anticipation will be unshakable. The doors will open without struggle. The alignment will be clear. It will feel like the universe itself has leaned in your direction, orchestrating details that no human hand could arrange. That is when you will know this Thursday is legendary, not because of coincidence, but because of divine timing. Chosen one, this Thursday carries the vibration of wishes fulfilled. For a long time, your heart has whispered desires that seemed too big for your current reality. You may have wondered if they would ever leave the realm of imagination and step into the tangible world. But Thursday is the day where the invisible and the visible meet. What was once just a dream will begin to take form. The words you've spoken in faith, the silent hopes you've carried in your spirit, the prayers you thought were unanswered, they all gather together and prepare to manifest in ways you cannot deny. This is the essence of legendary energy. It makes the impossible possible, the delayed accelerated, and the hidden revealed. Thursday is not arriving empty-handed. It is carrying the harvest of everything you have sown. Your endurance becomes fruit. Your patience becomes reward. Your faith becomes reality. That is why this Thursday will be remembered, not because you hoped, but because you saw. And chosen one, understand the deeper significance. Wishes do not just happen. They are energized by intention and alignment. When you release your warmest wishes, when you seal them with faith, when you connect them with others by declaring Yat 144, you are participating in universal law. Energy responds to energy. What you release is amplified, multiplied, and returned. That is why this Thursday carries such power. Because it is a day when the energy of your wishes aligns perfectly with the timing of your destiny. Do not underestimate the power of alignment. You could not have created this moment on your own. Too many details had to be arranged. Too many forces had to synchronize. Too many paths had to intersect. Thursday proves that you are not forgotten. It proves that what is yours cannot be lost. It proves that divine timing is always exact, never late, never early, but perfectly placed. This legendary day also awakens a new level of awareness within you. You will begin to notice signs everywhere. Confirmations in conversations, synchronicities that feel too specific to be chance, sudden opportunities that appear just when you need them. These are not coincidences. They are signals that the flow has begun. They are indicators that Thursday is more than a date. It is a doorway. Once you walk through it, everything looks different. And chosen one, Thursday will feel legendary because of the clarity it brings. In moments of shortage, your mind was often clouded with doubt. In seasons of waiting, confusion weighed heavily. But this day will sweep all of that away. Clarity will come like light flooding into a dark room. You will see clearly what is next. You will understand and why certain delays happened. You will realize that nothing was wasted. This clarity will bring peace that cannot be shaken. Legendary days are not meant to be quiet. They echo. The energy of Thursday will not just end when the sun sets. It will echo into your future. Each step you take afterward will carry momentum from this day. That is why you must receive it fully, embrace it completely, and walk boldly in it. Chosen one, this Thursday will be legendary because it is the turning point, the day shortage ends and abundance begins. For too long, your story has been written under the shadow of limitation. There were days when you stretched yourself thin, trying to make little become much. There were nights when you wondered if the tide would ever turn in your favor. But Thursday stands as the final page of that old chapter. It is the marker where shortage loses its grip, where lack no longer dictates your decisions, and where abundance becomes your new reality. This transition is not symbolic only, it is tangible. You will see opportunities where there were none. You will experience breakthroughs in areas that have been stagnant for years. You will feel strength rising in you, replacing the heaviness you once carried. Thursday signals the shift from asking, "When will it happen?" to declaring, "It has already begun." That is why it is legendary. It doesn't just promise change, it delivers it. Abundance, chosen one, is more than wealth. It is a state of fullness. It is peace in your spirit, clarity in your mind, strength in your steps, and provision in your hands. It means that everything you need for the journey ahead, it is already supplied. And Thursday is the day that opens the door to this fullness. From this point on, you are not moving in scarcity but in surplus. You are not surviving, you are thriving. And let this truth sink deep. Thursday is also legendary because it unlocks acceleration. For years, it may have felt like you were walking in circles, repeating the same struggles, fighting the same battles. But now, everything speeds up. Delays are broken. Resistance collapses. What took years before will now unfold in months. What felt out of reach will suddenly land in your hands. The pace of your life shifts because legendary days are marked not by slow progress but by rapid advancement. Chosen one, you will feel this acceleration in your spirit first. Your energy will rise. Your creativity will spark. Your vision will expand. Ideas will flow with clarity. Paths will open with ease. And as this happens, you will realize that Thursday is not only a breakthrough, but a launching pad. It sets you in motion toward dimensions you never thought you would touch. It pushes you forward with a momentum that cannot be stopped. And understand this, Thursday is not just for you. The abundance released will ripple into the lives of those connected to you. Your family, your community, your influence, all will feel the effects of the shift. Where shortage once echoed through your bloodline, Thursday silences it. Where lack once lingered in your atmosphere, Thursday erases it. What begins in you flows outward, touching generations yet to come. That is why this day carries such weight. It is not only personal, it is generational. So, chosen one, do not underestimate the power of this Thursday. It is more than a calendar date. It is a divine appointment. It is the doorway between the old you and the new you, between shortage and abundance, between delay and acceleration. This Thursday is legendary because it does not just change a moment, it changes everything. Chosen one, this Thursday will also be legendary because it brings separation and clarity. When abundance arrives, when repair flows, when doors open, not everyone around you can come along. Some people were comfortable with your shortage, but they will not know how to stand in your overflow. Some could sit with you in your silence, but cannot celebrate you in your breakthrough. Thursday exposes this truth, and while it may be painful, it is also necessary. Separation is not rejection, it is alignment. When Thursday arrives, you will feel in your spirit who no longer belongs in your circle. Conversations will reveal intentions, actions will expose motives, silence will speak louder than words. This is not to break you, chosen one, but to protect you. Your legendary day is too sacred to be drained by connections that cannot honor it. Thursday ensures that those who remain are the ones who can walk with you into your future. This clarity extends beyond people. Thursday sharpens your vision. You will see clearly where you are meant to go, what is worth your time, and what no longer serves your purpose. Old habits that once held you back will suddenly lose their grip. Patterns that drained your energy will no longer feel natural. Environments that once felt comfortable will feel too small. Thursday shifts your perspective so that you cannot go back to what kept you limited. And chosen one, this clarity is liberating. It frees you from confusion, from hesitation, from cycles of indecision. You will find yourself making bold choices with confidence. You will walk through doors without fear. You will say yes to opportunities that align and no to distractions that don't. This kind of clarity is rare, and it is part of what makes this Thursday legendary. Because once you see clearly, you cannot unsee. Once you know the truth, you cannot return to the lie. Thursday is also a day of alignment. As some things fall away, others fall into place. You will notice how the right people show up at the right time, how opportunities align perfectly with your gifts, how resources appear exactly when needed. These are not coincidences. They are proof that you are in rhythm with your destiny. Thursday calibrates your life, bringing everything into harmony so that you can move forward without unnecessary resistance. Chosen one, do not fear this separation. Do not cling to what is leaving. Do not mourn what is being stripped away. Trust the clarity that comes. Trust the alignment that follows. Legendary days do not only bring addition, they bring subtraction too. They prune, they refine, they clear the path so that the blessings ahead are not weighed down by baggage from the past. And here is the promise. Everything that leaves makes room for something greater. Thursday is not taking from you, it is making space for you. The clarity may shift your relationships, your routines, even your environment, but it is all preparing you for expansion. Thursday ensures that when the fullness of abundance flows, you are surrounded only by what can grow with you. Chosen one, this Thursday will be legendary because it is not simply a day of endings and separation. It is the launch of acceleration and multiplication. You will begin to notice that life does not move at the same pace anymore. The waiting that once stretched endlessly will give way to sudden progress. Doors that refused to budge will swing open effortlessly. What used to take years of effort will now unfold in months, even weeks. This is the rhythm of legendary days. They do not crawl, they race. They shift the timeline in your favor. Think of all the moments where you felt delayed, where every step forward seemed to push you back 2 more. Those seasons were not wasted. They were storing momentum. Like a spring pulled back under pressure, your life has been building force. And Thursday is the release. Once released, the energy surges forward with power you cannot stop. The places you thought you'd reach one day are suddenly here today. The goals you thought were distant become close. That is the nature of acceleration. It collapses the distance between you and your destiny. But chosen one, acceleration is only the beginning. This Thursday also unlocks multiplication. The blessings that flow into your life will not arrive one by one. They will arrive layered, stacked, and connected. One open door will lead to another. One opportunity will introduce you to 5 more. One connection will expand into networks you never imagined. Thursday creates ripple effects, one breakthrough producing many. It is not just addition, it is exponential growth. This is why Thursday will feel overwhelming at first. After living in shortage and delay for so long, the flood of opportunities, resources, and alignments may feel almost too much. But remember, you have been prepared for this. Every season of lack built your discipline. Every season of silence built your patience. Every season of endurance strengthened your character. You are ready for overflow because you survived shortage. You are ready for acceleration because you endured delay. You are ready for multiplication because you learned how to handle little. And chosen one, Thursday will also prove something profound. That your story was never behind. Every delay was orchestrated. Every closed door was timed. Every waiting season was purposeful. This acceleration is not random. It is justice. It is repayment for years of endurance. It is restoration for the time you thought was wasted. Legendary days carry this kind of power. They compress lost years into moments of sudden fulfillment. As you step into this acceleration, stay anchored in gratitude. Gratitude is what balances the pace. Gratitude keeps your heart steady as your life speeds forward. Gratitude multiplies what you receive and protects you from being overwhelmed by it. Legendary days are not just about receiving more, they are about carrying it well. Gratitude ensures you carry with wisdom, with humility, and with peace. Chosen one, this Thursday is not just a day of breakthrough. It is the ignition of unstoppable momentum. Once it begins, it will not stop. It will carry you further than you dreamed, faster than you expected, deeper than you imagined. This is why it will be legendary, because it does not change a single moment. It changes the entire direction of your future. Chosen one, this Thursday is not just about momentum or breakthrough, it is about permanence. A legendary day is not one that comes and goes with no lasting impact. It is a marker in time, a line drawn in your story that cannot be erased. From this Thursday forward, your life will carry the imprint of change. You will look back and say, that was the day everything shifted. And not just you. Others connected to you will see the difference too. This permanence is what makes it so powerful. When shortage ended, it ended for good. When clarity arrived, it stayed. When acceleration began, it set a new rhythm that cannot be slowed. Thursday is legendary because it is the threshold into a new reality, one that will not fade, one that cannot be undone, one that proves you were chosen to live in abundance, alignment, and overflow. And chosen one, this permanence will ripple into every corner of your existence. Your finances will reflect the repair. Your relationships will reflect the clarity. Your influence will expand as a natural outcome of your transformation. Even your energy, your words, and your presence will shift permanently. People will notice the glow, the authority, the undeniable peace you carry. They will ask, what changed? And your life itself will be the answer. Thursday happened. But permanence also means legacy. The legendary energy of this Thursday will not stop with you. It will flow into your bloodline, altering patterns and creating new standards. Where shortage once echoed through generations, it will now be silenced. Where broken cycles once repeated, they will now be broken forever. You are the one who shifts the story, who leaves doors open for those who come after you. Thursday is not just for your freedom, it is for theirs. And chosen one, let this sink deeply. Legendary days demand legendary posture. This is not a time to shrink back into fear. It is not a time to question if it's real. It is not a time to doubt your worthiness. It is the time to rise, to own what has been given, to walk boldly in the truth that this is your appointed season. You are not waiting anymore. You are not hoping anymore. You are living in the reality of promises fulfilled. This Thursday, everything changes, and once it changes, it cannot go back. Shortage cannot return. Delay cannot bind you. Confusion cannot cloud you. The old story cannot rewrite itself over the new one. What is sealed on this day remains sealed forever. That is why this Thursday will be legendary, not because of temporary fireworks, but because of eternal evidence. So, chosen one, prepare yourself. Lift your head high. Step boldly into this Thursday, knowing it is not just another date on the calendar. It is a divine appointment, a permanent turning point, a generational marker. And from this day forward, the world will not only hear your story, they will witness your legacy. Chosen one, this Thursday will be legendary, because it is not only about what happens on the day itself, but about the chain reaction it sets into motion. Legendary moments are not isolated. They create momentum that keeps unfolding, expanding, multiplying. The shift you experience will echo into the days, weeks, and months that follow, reshaping the course of your life in ways you cannot yet see. This Thursday is not the finish line, it is the launch. From this moment, your mindset will no longer be shaped by shortage, but by surplus. You will no longer plan your future through the lens of limitation, but through the vision of expansion. You will no longer ask, "How will I make it?" but instead declare, "It has already been provided." That is the transformation of legendary days. They do not just change your circumstances, they change your identity. And chosen one, the impact of this Thursday will not remain private. It will show in your presence, in your energy, in the atmosphere around you. People will sense the difference even if they cannot explain it. Some will be inspired by your glow, drawn to the clarity and peace you carry. Others may be unsettled because legendary transformation reveals what cannot remain in your orbit. But do not be distracted by either. Your task is not to explain the shift. Your task is to walk in it. This Thursday also awakens the generational ripple. The repair you step into becomes the foundation for those who come after you. Cycles of lack, confusion, and delay will no longer repeat. You will leave a legacy of abundance, clarity, and overflow that stretches beyond your own lifetime. You are the one chosen to stand as the bridge between what was and what will be, the one who ensures that your lineage walks in the freedom you fought for. That is what makes this day legendary. It is not only personal, it is generational. Chosen one, remember that legendary days require legendary posture. Do not step into this Thursday timidly. Step into it boldly. Expect the unexpected. Embrace the unexplainable. Allow yourself to walk as if you are already in the reality of what has shifted, because you are. This is not a day for hesitation, it is a day for confidence. Not arrogance, but certainty. Not pride, but purpose. And above all, chosen one, let gratitude be your response. Gratitude keeps the flow open. Gratitude multiplies what you have. Gratitude protects your heart as abundance unfolds. When you wake on Thursday, let your first thought be thanks. When you see signs of repair, let your heart expand with appreciation. When you feel the acceleration, let your spirit rest in gratitude. This is how you align with the legendary energy of the day. This Thursday, you will not just live through a moment, you will walk into a movement. And from this day forward, your life will testify to the truth that legendary shifts are real, that destiny cannot be delayed forever, and that being chosen always leads to transformation. Chosen one, as we seal this message, let it be written into your spirit. This Thursday is not just another day. It is the moment where time bends in your favor, where the universe responds to your endurance, and where the evidence of being chosen becomes undeniable. It is the day your old story closes permanently and your new reality begins with force. This Thursday is legendary because it cannot be erased, reversed, or denied. You will carry this day as a marker forever. Whenever doubt tries to whisper, you will remember Thursday. Whenever fear tries to creep back in, you will remember Thursday. Whenever you question if miracles are real, you will remember Thursday. It will stand in your memory like a monument. Proof that alignment is real. Proof that timing is exact. Proof that being chosen comes with reward. And chosen one, this legendary Thursday, is not meant to fade when the sun sets. Its energy will echo through your tomorrow, your months, your years, and even through generations you will never meet. The cycles of shortage, delay, and silence that haunted your family line end with you. You are the turning point. You are the repair. You are the proof that legacies can change in a single day. But do not miss this truth. Legendary days also come with responsibility. You are now called to live differently, to think bigger, to act boldly, to carry yourself with the posture of someone who knows abundance has arrived. You cannot shrink back into the old version of yourself. You cannot limit your vision to what was. You cannot question whether you deserve this shift. You do. This is yours, and it is permanent. Gratitude, chosen one, will be your anchor. Let your heart overflow with it. Let your words reflect it. Let your actions honor it. Gratitude will keep the flow alive. Gratitude will multiply what has already begun. Gratitude will remind you daily that Thursday did not come by chance. It came by alignment, by destiny, by divine design. So walk boldly into this Thursday. Step into it with expectation. Carry yourself as someone who knows this is the day shortage ends, acceleration begins, and legacy is rewritten. This Thursday is your line in the sand, your unshakable proof, your divine turning point. Chosen one, let the world watch. Let your life testify. Let every step you take from this day forward be the evidence that you lived through a Thursday so legendary it changed everything. Chosen one, when you step into this Thursday, you are not stepping into a temporary blessing, but into a permanent atmosphere. Legendary days are not measured by a single event. They are measured by the shift they create in every dimension of life. This Thursday is not about one answered prayer or one open door. It is about a total transformation, a rewriting of your path, a realignment of your destiny. It is the moment where your entire life begins to speak a new language, the language of abundance, freedom, and unstoppable flow. You will feel this atmosphere first in your spirit. Before the evidence arrives in your hands, you will sense a release deep within. The tension that shortage created, the heaviness that waiting built, the fear that silence fed, all of it will dissolve. Peace will rush in like water flooding an empty space. That peace is the sign that your legendary day has begun. It is the confirmation that you no longer have to chase, force, or beg. What is yours is already finding you. Then, chosen one, the external shifts will follow. Opportunities will appear where there seemed to be none. Unexpected alignments will surprise you. People who carry the keys to your next level will show up without warning. These things are not accidents. They are proof that this Thursday has been appointed for you. Legendary days are marked by synchronicities so precise they silence all doubt. You will know this is not coincidence, but design. And this Thursday will not only bring you into overflow, it will awaken your authority. Shortage often made you feel small, but repair reminds you of your power. On this day, you will find yourself walking differently, speaking differently, thinking differently. You will no longer shrink back or question if you belong in rooms of influence. You will no longer play small to make others comfortable. Legendary days awaken the confidence to step fully into your identity as chosen. Chosen one, this Thursday is also legendary because it prepares you for impact. You are not receiving repair only for yourself. You are being positioned as a light, an example, a leader for others who are still waiting for their turn. The overflow you carry will inspire. The clarity you live in will guide. The peace you walk in will heal. This is why the day carries such weight. It is not just about your personal blessing, but about the wave it creates through everyone connected to you. The power of this legendary Thursday is that your blessing becomes a bridge, carrying others from darkness into light, from lack into overflow.